Episode 5.
The joy of the Kai Iwi Lakes in the morning.
A sock. At Millie's advice, we've filled it with the coffee. It is a fresh sock. I was going to put it through a tea towel, but because we don't have a coffee filter, obviously, so we're going to give it a go. It looks like coffee, smells like coffee.
The sock looks like a shit.
Coffee a la sock. For the special one. Tastes like coffee.
I'm a morning person, I'd like to put out. Not after I was attacked by mosquitoes though. I still feel I was quite a morning person.
You were good the first morning.
The first morning.
I feel like they got worse and worse as we went on.
Millie got attacked by mosquitoes. It was like looking at the Andes on her forehead. It was ridiculous.
I felt like I was out of Star Trek.
She did look like something out of Star Trek.
Is it a Vulcan or something?
Live long and prosper.
I think it's a Vulcan.
Earth females are too fragile.
Take DEET or some other rather strong insect repellent if you have tasty blood and you go for a holiday to the Kai Iwi Lakes campsite. So while we were at Kai Iwi Lakes, these guys, not me, decided to start a workout routine.
Chucky decided to introduce the workout, which was actually really good fun. The plan was then to do it every day, and it was a great location for it.
That campsite, further round the side, there is a beautiful beach that I only found the next morning with the drone.
Actually, when we left, we actually relinquished the vehicle to Chucky's driving capabilities for the very first time.
And Chucky's a new driver. He only passed this year.
Yeah, no, he was good. He took advice and he did a good job. He did well considering that he'd only got his license a couple of months before.
I didn't know that Chucky had only gotten his license this year.
And you wouldn't have known if it hadn't been made obvious.
Hey, no?
Driving's fine.
What I'm trying to say is Chucky was a good driver for someone who doesn't have a lot of experience.
From Kai Iwi Lakes, we drove back through to Auckland and we stopped over at the Goat Island Marine Reserve for a bit.
So we've just arrived at Goat Island and we're going to go down and have a quick look at what's in the ocean down here.
Why was it called Goat Island?
Because the person who named it was feeling a bit sheepish at the time. And it's a good thing she wasn't horny.
Which was pretty cool. Me and Joe enjoyed looking at the rock pools and poking stuff.
These are going to be for our challenge tonight when we get to Joe's sisters.
The Roto Rocks.
We're going to paint them and then we're going to bring them back to Rotorua and hide them in the redwoods.
Oh, cool.
I like that type of stuff. Like, I'm all for going and looking at and poking stuff.
Not real shit. I mean, she does do that sometimes.
Good
Wakes up in the morning, just in.
I hate you. And we went to visit a volcano. While we were in Auckland, we decided to climb Mount Eden, which is...
A nice walk, a nice gentle walk up there. Yeah?
No, it is tough and I am not fit. Marlon and I discovered the depth of our lack of fitness.
Like it was in the middle of a city, so it wasn't like we're out in the middle of the bush. It was like climbing upstairs and I was still stuffed. When Mum said take your puffer with you, she wasn't wrong. I'm so unfit.
Well, I feel it was only Chucky and I that actually showed any ability getting up that hill. It wasn't even that steep.
Mount Eden is a crater volcano.
It's a volcano?
Yeah,
There's only a few here.
volcano counter. Ding.
We are at the summit of Mount Eden. Behind us is the crater that the volcano left behind when it erupted over 1,000 years ago. That chick down below. It's about a 10-minute walk to the summit. We discovered how unfit we all were climbing up here. Except for Millie.
Hey!
So 2 out of the 5 of us are extremely fit, superhuman individuals, while the rest of us are unfit.
I can do it! Not whilst filming.
Chucky climbed a tree to get some shots, just because that's what he does.
I've made tree jokes. See previous episode. I was branching out doing something new.
Here, in his natural environment, we have the ginger.
Best I can do. It was more impressive last time.
Stepping up to the plate.
That's not how you do it.
You done it once. You ain't no expert.
Twice! I did it twice.
Get off
So
your
the idea
high
is you do
ground.
it chain note.
We're filtering the shots, eh?
Well done.
Like face looking or something.
I think technically that makes him better than you at it. Team Chucky today. What you got to say about that, bitch?
Then we drove to Coromandel.
And we set up our camp in a place called Broken Hills.
We drove into one of my favourite places to camp from when I was a kid, which is in the middle of the gold mining district.
Is that where you smoked out the tyres?
Possibly.
This was when I became afraid of Joe's driving.
Brakes never smoked when I drove it.
Damn!
I may have made the tyres smoke. Just a little bit.
Not even may, it was coming out of the engine as well.
We had to stop very suddenly, in my defence.
So we've arrived at Broken Hills campsite and we've set up our campsite and it looks pretty damn cool. We're all here. Millie's made food.
Hey!
And we're having a second round. Good night!
In the making, it's best to know where to start. In the making, it's not a walk in the park. Take to the streets with your head held up high.